Oh, I'm a happy camper. I love the summer sun. So, this is actually going to be a two-parter. Well, double feature review. Uh, on the TV earlier, they were showing the Sleepaway Camp sequels. I'm sure they showed the first one too, but I caught the second one. For those who don't know, the Sleepaway Camp movies are a series of technically four movies, and I think a remake, um, about a sleepaway camp, and like the kids and the faculty get killed. The killer, famously, is Angela, who is technically sort of trans. It's an odd thing because the first movie you find out that she was forced to pretend like Angela and her brother were twins, and one in the actual girl and the twins died. So the aunt that they were living with made whatever the boy's name was into Angela. So technically a forced like trans thing, but all the sequels she stays Angela, so I don't know. That's no can of worms there. Point of the matter is, the first one's a debatable classic. A little longer the kills. And the ending, yeah, like I said, it's a little wonky. But the sequels are dumb fun. More dumb. But part two, she's now a camp counselor at the new camp. Going under a different name, of course, played by Pamela Springsteen, different actress, Felicia Day, no, not Felicia Day. That's the original actress comes in later, but part two, Unhappy Campers, really isn't that good. The kills are fine. There's a couple of good ones, but it's more or less just like Angela killing people who are kind of breaking the rules a little bit. It is just starts killing people randomly. It's all three movies kind of keep up, somewhat the fourth, but all three definitely keep up the thing of like Angela just getting bullied, especially the first and third one. But this one's a little that way too. When I was watching it, I was convinced, like, I know the head of the camp. I know Uncle John from somewhere. And I was like, oh, that's Golgo from the James Bond movies. I can't escape James Bond. No matter how I try, how hard I try, I can't escape it. But this one's fine. This one's good. It's a fun little short watch, 80 minutes. Part three is the fun one too. Sorry. Part three, once again, Angela, but this time she's a camper again. She pretends to be like, she takes the spot of this like ex-druggy runaway kind of girl. Like now the camp is like for rehabilitation of teenagers, run by Michael Pollard and Sandra Dorsey, who's been in things. Not a lot of things, but things. But I think I like three better. Three was filmed almost immediately after two. They were filmed like right next to each other, and you could tell because there's scenes going like they have flashback scenes to the second one. It's like we just saw this. It doesn't. We know. And even in, if you hadn't just seen the second one, the flashbacks make no sense because the flashback literally is just Angela singing the "I'm a Happy Camper" song. So even then, like if you just see the second one, it's pointless. If you haven't seen the second one in a while, it's pointless. But she's getting revenge against the rude teenagers and the counselors who are breaking the rules too, like Michael Pollard sleeping with one of the teenagers, kind of thing. You know, classic Pollard. The kills, some are brutal, some are they cut away and everything. So this one's closest to what I would say feels like later Jason, like pre Jason Goes to Hell, like that, like short period, like maybe not Manhattan, but like around there, where it's like it's pretty bad kills. It's around that era, but it's also this one has a bit more of a story, a bit more of situations with like, oh, you feel for Angela. They actually even give the heroes Marcia and her boyfriend Tony. I don't know. I don't remember who her boyfriend is. He doesn't matter. But they give the two leads, sort of hero leads, bit more personality. They're a cute couple together. You want to see them live. It's nice. And you don't want to see Angela die because Pamela Springsteen's fun. She's cute. She's nice. She has some like energy. There was another person I recognized. Kyle Holman. No, I don't recognize him. There's a character named Snowboy who looks like if they were going to remake specifically this movie, or at least have characters from the other movies in a remake, I could see Snowboy being played by Christopher Plummer. Not Chris. Is it Christopher Plummer? Hold on. Charlie Plummer. Sorry. Charlie Plummer. Like, if you've seen this movie and you know who Charlie Plummer is too, like, they look very similar. No, these are just fun short watches. Like, part 2 is 80 minutes. Part 3 is 79 minutes. So you can finish these real quick. Part 4, which wasn't being shown, does suck though. That one is bad. And like technically part 5, there was like 2 part 4s. Both are bad. The real part 4 is like a bratty teen who also gets bullied, so you don't know if you want to root for him or want to see him get more bullied. It's weird. And they call back concepts of the first movie in awkward ways. And then there's another version that's also a sequel, but it's like a caveman kind of person. It's one of those situations where they just gave it an alternate title. But they're I wouldn't say they're classics, but they're fun. Sleepaway, the Sleepaway Camp first one is a classic within some circles. And its sequels are 80s schlock. And yes, despite its rocky start, I do want to claim the series as one of the few with a trans woman villain and / hero main character. Just like I said, despite how she got there, she's there, which I take as a win. So if you're ever looking for that, there you go. But that's all I got.